Hi everyone, I want to thank NTP for sponsoring my channel. NTP, or National Training Providers, provide online training courses for people in HGV industries and also PSV. They provide courses for things like safe loading, working time directive and driver's hours, understanding the tachograph, and also they provide a course to help you along the lines of getting your Transport Manager CPC. So check out NTP using the link in the description below and use code TRUCKERJOHNO10 at checkout for a 10% discount. Thank you for listening. Hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. Just updating the Hero 9 at the moment. So I wasn't actually going to film this week because I had Truckfest on and Devon Truck Show next weekend. Anyway, I'm not going to Truckfest now because reasons. In other words, other people couldn't make it. It would have just been just me, so decided not to go. Anyway, today is Wednesday the 27th of what month are we on? April, that's the one. Yeah, and I got a wide load on, so yeah, I've had to put markers on and everything. So I've done the same job on Monday and Tuesday as I did last week. So what you saw in the last video, well, what I did after I started filming, so before I started filming. So took a load of springs up to Brig, went to Immingham, picked up a load of iron silicate, took that down to Falmouth. Then I went to this place in Falmouth and collected all this stuff, which is all drilling equipment apparently, which is going to Blythe near Newcastle. So yeah, this is it here. So I've had to put the red and white markers on. So we've got a big metal cylinder thing that sticks out quite a bit, as you can see. It's exactly 30 centimetres out. And we've got this great big thing which has hydraulic lines in it. No idea what that's for. That'll do some damage if it falls off. But it's sat in there pretty well. Everything's all strapped in tight as anything. And then just some boxes and that on the back of other equipment, so not much. Got a little ring thing up there, strapped in somewhere. Yeah, quite wide. I've put these on as best as I could with what I had. I mean, they're on, so that's the main thing, they're there. I mean, can't attach them now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it really. There's not a lot I could do about it. Anyway, I'll see if my Hero 9's gone, started up, and then we'll make our way up to Blythe. We're on the A42 at the moment, so we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us still. Got about another 4 hours. I'm just having a 15-minute now, and I'll have a 30 further up. Right, that's my 15-minute break done. That's it. 3 hours 7:17. Is that how much driving I've done already? Wow, it's gone quick. Luckily everyone else has buggered off from this lay-by so I can get out easier. I would have had to bumped up on the curb, I think, to squeeze past everyone. I'm not massively wide. I did look up the rules on it all yesterday because I wasn't sure. So I got one of R&R Transport's flatbed trailers. Because when I took the stuff down, not for him to get out. When I took the stuff down to Falmouth, I only had a curtain sider on, but this had to obviously all go on a flatbed because of width and everything. Yeah, I've done 3 hours 7 minutes driving, so I've got an hour and 20 minutes left. So I got to the place I collected all this from, and I sat there and waited for one of R&R Transport guys to turn up and so we can do the old trailer swap, switcheroo. So I've got one of their flatbeds on, they've got one of our curtain siders. Not the best curtain sider, I must admit. and he was kind enough to leave the red and white marker boards with me. I say marker boards, they're like leathery sort of material ones, so a bit floppy. I've never had to pull anything where I've had to put the marker boards on before, so I had a quick old check on the rules of when you do and don't need them, etc, etc. So I was having a look at the rules, and the rules state that you can overhang up to 305 millimeters on one side, or you can on either side, but no more than that, without being more than a total of 2.9 meters wide. But I'm overhanging 300 mil on one side and 180 mil on the other side, so it is over the one side a little bit because there's a load of wire crane and it was a little bit blowy, so it was a bit difficult to get it centered, but we got it as close as we could without, it's a 10 ton bit of a, 9.5 ton that metal cylinder thing, so it's not the easiest thing to sort of push around into place. Can't get it inch perfect, but it's alright, it's fine. So it's not overhanging too much on either side, but it is, I'm a total of 3.03 meters wide, so 3,030 millimeters, yeah, something like that, yeah, so we are just over the 2.9 meter. So the rules state that obviously your normal trailer is 2.55 meters wide. You can go up to 2.9 meters wide and not have anything on the trailer, no red or white markers or anything like that. So a lot of the cabins I've pulled were 2.85 to 2.9 meters wide, so they were fine. I didn't need markers on them at all. But apparently anything over 2.9 up to 3.4 meters, you need red and white marker boards, and anything over 3.4 meters wide, you need an escort or an attendant, as they call it. So so we're within the 3.4 meters, which is fine because we're 3.03. So that's all right. That's all good. So yeah, I've had to sort of attach these marker boards because he left the marker boards, but I didn't have anything to attach them with. One of them had a couple of cable ties and a bungee on, so that one's sort of floating on. And then the guys at the place I collected the stuff from just had a bunch of cable ties that they gave me. So I've cable tied them on as best I could where I could. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to order myself some red and white like non-sticky tape, so I can like tie it on the stuff if I do loads like this again in the future, because that's adequate apparently. So just tie that on. I'm going to get me a whole bunch of cable ties. Oh, rolled on a little bit there, bit of an overspeed, naughty John. I'm still within 60 mile an hour though, so I wasn't breaking any laws. Where was I? Yeah, and I'm going to get some cable ties and buy a load of string just to keep in the cab for any future times I do this sort of stuff. So yeah, it's different anyway. It's the yellow boxes are overhanging quite a bit as well, so all I'm seeing in my mirrors is literally the slight bit of the headboard of the trailer and yellow boxes, and that's it. I can't see the back of the trailer at all unless I sort of start going around the corner, so makes it a bit tricky when overtaking people, especially when you let a tools transport pull out from a slip road and he just sits there beside you and doesn't let you carry on. So you move over to let him come off the slip road like a nice person, and then he just matches his speed and sits next to you like an idiot. Thanks, buddy. And then you eventually get past him and he doesn't flash you in. It makes it a bit tricky, when you're carrying a wide load. Be a bit more respectful to people carrying a wide load because they can't see as much. Yeah. But yeah, we carried on. We're carrying on. We're not too bad. So it's going up the Blythe. I don't think I'm going to be able to film anything when I'm there because it's on a docks, and docks can be funny about filming stuff like that. So yes. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after this. Could be anything. Anyway, their trailer's quite nice. I quite like pulling their trailer. It's very posh. Anyway, I've been yakking on for a bit. Not going to Truck Fest, I've already said that. Will couldn't get a ticket. Sam ended up that he can't go. He wanted to go, but something's come up and he can't go. So I thought I was going to be the only one going, So I thought, I don't want, you go there, just hang around with your mates and that, don't you? And it's alright during the day meeting people and that, but when it comes to the evening, it'd just be a bit boring, I think, because I'm not one to go around just randomly chatting to people. I'll just hang out with my mates and that's it, pretty much. So I thought, if it's just me and Elaine, usually we'll just go out for the day sort of thing. But if we're going a bunch of mates, then I don't mind going for the weekend. And so I've told my boss that I'm not going now, so now he's rearranged everything around. So I wasn't originally going to do this. I was going to trade swap this with someone else, and I was going to do a wall run at the Bradford and then come back, and he was going to go up and do this one. But because I told my boss I'm not going to Truck Fest now, he said, that's right, you can carry on and do this one then. I said, okay, that's fine. So then I found out that Daz and Dazza were going, even though I've asked everyone before if anyone's going, and everyone said no. They were going to surprise us, and if I knew they were going, I wouldn't have cancelled. I would have carried on and gone. But I'm not going to upset my boss by saying I am going now, because then he'd have to change everything around again. I don't want to be that person, so never mind. It means I get to have a 3-day weekend at home working on the shed. I should be able to get it pretty much finished, and maybe actually start editing some of the shed videos. So yeah, you might start seeing them soon. So I might try and release them every other Saturday until they're all done. It's only going to be a short series of about 5 or 6 videos, I think. It's not going to be a massive thing. Last minute lane jumpers? Yeah, thought so. Thought as much. Hope this van's not trying to get across, because he ain't going to have a chance. No. Yeah, so lots and lots of stuff on. I'm still going to Devon Truck Show, which is the following weekend. Obviously this video is going to come out a month later, so it's all been done and dusted then, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you all know when the Ched video is coming out, and this, that and the other. So that's what's going on in my life at the moment. It's all sort of, everything's all backfiring at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, I'll shut up. Off to Blythe. See you. Well, I'll see you in 3 hours. You'll see me in a few seconds. Alright, we're just on the A189 near Blythe, just north of Newcastle, Reet Pit. I can't do a Geordie accent. Anyway, Newcastle being the hometown of famous pop duo PJ and Duncan. Well, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Yes. I've never been around here before, so it's all new to me. I like going to new places. New places makes it exciting. The only thing is I'm getting a bit low on fuel, and I can't find any key fuel sites that would accommodate a truck potentially nearby, but I'm sure I'll find one somewhere. It's got to be either key fuels or a Shell garage. I think there's a Shell garage somewhere, because I've got a Shell card. Really do have a BP card, but we don't seem to have any of them. Anyway, the site where this stuff's going is actually different to the address that's on the movement order. So I've gone to the address of where the delivery is actually going, so it's only a little bit further up the road. But I had to break the movement order anyway, because it was taking me from the M1 to the M18 up the A1M that way. Well, I couldn't do that because the M1's closed where it meets the M18, so I just had to carry on up the M1 and meet the A1M a little bit further up. This is not the best bit of road. Yeah, so yeah, I had to break the movement order anyway doing that. Just one of them things. I know the route going the other way is perfectly fine for the width and whatever that I am. I mean, I'm definitely not over height. Everything's below the height of the cab anyway, so that's not an issue. The width, again, not really an issue. It's only a little bit over. So that's all pretty much motorway into a carriageway. But this has been a long drive. I mean, I've driven 7 hours today already, and it's only 20 past 12. It's madness, absolute madness. Alright, so I've got to come up here and I've got to figure out where I'm going. I know the place I'm going, I know what it's called. It's just getting there and make sure it's the right one. Because docks, usually when anything is to do with the docks, the information you get is vague at best. So I do have a bit of paperwork that tells me where it's going and that. But like I said, it's different to what the movement order says, but the delivery address is different. So I'm going to the delivery address. Yeah. Oh well. So we're going to crack on and go to the place we're meant to. A lot of building work's going on. There's always building work's going on everywhere anyway. Yeah, there's all a lot of new scenery up this way, all stuff I've never seen before. There's some big old cranes down there.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second.
Mind you, expect big old cranes when it comes to docks and ships and stuff, don't you? I think that one's actually on the ship, isn't it? Wow. It's massive. Not that you can see that, but... yeah.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Right up this way, apparently. I hope. So now we've got to figure out where we're going. It's one of the places along here somewhere. I think it's one of these buildings here, I believe. I'll figure it out in a bit, I guess. Oh, this all looks like big, heavy drilling sort of things. So this is potentially, that looks like drill heads. So I'm going to guess it's in here somewhere I'm going. One of these. Probably not going to be able to film in here either, so I can film out here, this is fine. Yeah, restricted area. So yeah, I can't film in there. I can film out here, that's fine. They can't stop me filming out here. Oh, the old sea looks a bit rough today as well. Yeah, I'm going to say it's in there.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Port of Blythe, that's it, that's where I'm going. Okay, that's some big old stuff.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then bear right.
Battleship Wharf, that's where we're going.
Bear right, then turn left.
Old boy there, taking some pictures of the old boats. Alright, let's go in here, see what I can see and do and find and whatever. I'll see you in a bit. There we go. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Have a good one. What a nice gentleman. Alright, that's just done. That was a very, very quick tip. I think they were literally just about to go off for lunch as I pulled up, so they were quickly jumped out, unloaded, and away I went. But then they buggered off before I got the paperwork done, but then I think I'd come down the office and do it anyway, so yeah. So we got that all signed off. Tell you what, that drilling equipment in there is massive. What I took on was tiny, tiny, tiny compared to what the actual drills are. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if you can see them from here. Probably not. But yeah, no filming in there. The crane that unloaded me as well, I don't even see that great big blue and white crane just there. It's just coming around the corner now. That thing is absolutely massive. It's got to be a good 300 foot high. That's ridiculous. I reckon I could have picked up the whole truck, the whole load, and not even broke a sweat. I reckon that thing could lift up a good... It's got 400 written on it, so I'm going to presume it can lift 400 tons, which is probably what some of these drill sections weigh. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that was exciting for me anyway. I don't know, heavy engineering like that, I don't know, it just fascinates me. So all for the greater good. Anyway, I'm now off to Gould to go do a collection, but by the time I get there, I'm going to be on like 9 hours 40 minutes driving, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make my collection today. I might have to do it tomorrow in the morning. So I'm going to ring my boss in a bit, see what he says. I'll get there in plenty of time, as in hour-wise, because I'll get there at 3:45. but I just don't think I have the driving time to do it. This trailer is really clunky when it's empty.
Cross the roundabout.
Yeah,
Take
so
the second exit.
exciting stuff, exciting stuff. It was for me anyway, because I got to watch it all. I can't show any of it on YouTube because it's no filming in there, which is fine. It is what it is. Just gotta use your imagination what a big crane looks like taking stuff off of a truck. Yeah. Right, I'm going to carry on towards Gaul at least. I'm going to try and find some fuel somewhere because I'm down to just under a quarter of a tank. I mean, yeah, that'll probably last me a good 150, 200 miles, but I'd still rather fill up as soon as I can. Yeah. Right. Onwards. See you soon. Hopefully. Maybe. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Righto. We are down in Gaul now, and I am very, very pushed for time. I'm due at my customer in 7 minutes, which means by the time I get there I have 10 minutes left of driving time on a 10-hour drive. Yeah, I'm currently on 9 hours 44 minutes and I'm 7 minutes away, so yeah, I'm going to have about 9 minutes by the time I get there. So hopefully I can get in, get loaded and stop on the estate. I've had a look, my boss says that we'll be staying on the estate before. I'm just hoping that when I get there and get loaded I can literally pull out the gate and stop somewhere, because I'm not going to have much time. Yeah, we're playing a risky game right now. Just to try and get this on, because I've got plenty of working time. I've got loads of working time. I say loads. I'm at 4 hours 50 minutes, which is 12 hours and 5 minutes by the time I get there. So yeah, enough working time. It's just driving time I don't have. I'm out of driving time. Yeah, so like I said, playing a risky game here. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's just come up on the dash. Daily drive limit almost reached. Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. That's not helping with someone doing 33 and a 40 along here as well. Come on, buddy. I need to go a little bit faster. Hoping I get straight to where the customer is as well and be like, hi, I'm here, rather than driving around the estate for 2 minutes trying to find them, because I don't have 2 minutes. I could potentially stop on that road. There's no yellow lines or anything. Probably upset people. Yeah. Apparently it's on an airfield or something. That's what my boss said I can stay there, but I don't know. It's near an airfield, I know that. Come on, buddy, it's 50 along here now. I really need you to pick the pace up a little bit. Come on! There's a lay-by literally there. But I don't think I'll have enough time to go in there, park up, and come out and get to that, because I'm going to be heavier. So it's going to take me longer to move anywhere, so... Oh dear. I was hoping there's going to be a few more places than this out here to stop, but yeah. Doesn't help with this full going as slow as they are. Right, is it this one?
Turn right.
Car sat nav, I hope you've got the right place. Really do. Because if not, then I'm screwed. I mean, there's a couple of trucks here, so there's a sign that there's truck activity down this way. Got to find the customer. It's blocks. Plasma wall. little narrow. There's a big yard there. I wonder if I can pull in there and stop for the night. I'll sneak in when everyone's gone home and then leave before they get there in the morning. Alright. That looks like an airfield road, but will they let me stop there? Probably not. Actually, it looks like a tip. Something, recycling place of some sort. Come on, pheasant, out of the way. There we go. Got me running you over, pal. That was a big old bump. Almost chucked me towards the van then. What's this truck doing out here?
You have reached your destination. Hollington Lane.
Gate 1. That's not what I want. That's also not what I want. Gate 2. Kile. Yeah, this is where I need to be. It's got to stop. All drivers approach any available barrier and wait instruction from gatehouse. Okay, will do. Hopefully I can stay in here for the night. That'll be interesting. Well, here we go. I've somewhat found somewhere to stop, so I don't know. Can't see anything to say I can't stop here. But yeah, so literally where that truck's backing up now, you can probably see him. I come from the road directly, well, where that is. So yeah, I'm on 9 hours 57 minutes. So skinning my teeth. I managed to get in, get loaded, get out. I couldn't stop there, unfortunately. The place my boss thought I could stop. I don't think people can stop there anymore anyway, because it's owned by Stobarts apparently. It's a biomass place or something, so I presume I can't start there. Just means in the morning when I want to go, I'm going to have to reverse all the way out of here, but that's not really too much of an issue. I don't mind doing that. I've just got to make sure I turn my beepers off, because it's probably going to be early in the morning. But yeah, I'm going to stop here for the night. I didn't see anything that says I can't, so this is me. This is what I'm doing. I'm stopping. So yeah. See you in the morning. Right. Good morning, everybody. Fun fact: I slept through my alarm this morning at 3:30, and it's now 5:30. Oh dear. Now I've got to reverse all the way out this road with people coming in to go to work. And that camera behind me's just died, so I'm going to have to change the battery on it. But I thought I had plenty of battery on it. Never mind, it obviously doesn't want to work as a camera. So I'm going to do this long reverse, because the only place to turn around's in their yard, and I don't think they want me in their yard because, well, I'm not doing any work for them. It's like a last minute dive in here to find somewhere to stop, otherwise I wouldn't have had anywhere to stop. There's another truck coming down. This is going to be fun.
At the end of the road, sharp right, go 4 lane.
Alright. Let's move to the side here. Next guy through. And maybe go around.
You know, you could have gone in to the side, mate. It would have been a lot easier for you to do it than me. But hey, some people don't have that sort of brain capacity. I'm trying to reverse out of it. You're just gonna sit there like a lemon, are you? He is, just gonna sit there like a lemon. I could reverse into there. I'm too tight, I think. This is why I wanted to leave early as well, just so it could be easier to get out. But hey, don't worry, I'm in the big Arctic. I'll just weave around everyone. Everyone just sit where you are. I'll just weave around all of you. That's fine. Oh, really? Some people. Oh, here comes some more.
Sharp right.
Right, go on, people. Come on, you got tons of room. I think I could spin round here, actually. People keep piling in. And another one. You're right that side of me, are you? That's fine. That's fine. You stay there. Absolutely fine. I'm gonna reverse this road here. Hopefully, no one's gonna want to pull out on me. Suitable for heavy goods vehicles. That is fine. So I'm not going up. Well, my trailer's going up there a little bit. Alright. Now to get out of here, but everyone's coming in here for work. Does have a sign there saying no overnight parking, but oh well. Never mind. I overnight parked because I was desperate. I mean, I could have parked here, I guess, but I've had a very rough sleep there. I just didn't know where to stop. Like I said, I only had 10 minutes to get in and get out of the customer. I only spent a couple of minutes in there actually driving, so fun times. Right, because the other camera's decided it doesn't want battery power, I'm going to leave it here, so I'll see you in a bit. Oh dear, great start of the day. Alright, just stopped at tip shelf services. I believe that's the one. And everyone's flying around the corners now. And this guy just pulled up in front now, so now I can't get out because he's blocking the place. Hopefully he's moving in a second. Come on, there we go. I'll be getting a bit close to the old WS lorry with a tail swing if I went any sharper than that, I think. Anyway, yesterday I got passed by one of my subscribers yesterday, so hi Andrew Allison, or Andy Allison, whatever you want to be called. He passed me in his cream and red Scania
livestock carrier truck. He said my load was strapped up very well, so obviously I did something right yesterday with all that mishmash of stuff I had, all that drilling stuff. So I'll take that as a compliment, mate, so thank you very much. Yeah. So he was quite excited to see me, I think. Right, so we're going to crack on down the M1. I'm not going to get too much footage today because what I believe, I'm not actually delivering this stuff. I'm potentially going back to the yard, doing a trailer swap, and then that trailer's going up to Leicester, so that'll pretty much be me for the day. So there's not a lot actually going to be going on in this video. It's going to be quite a boring one, I think. I don't know, I've got bits and pieces to talk about. Well, I don't really have too much to talk about, to be fair, either. I'm going to move over, thank you very much. I think it's a bit narrow down here. I don't think I'll fit underneath the bridge here, would I? I'll be out into the lane. Never mind. Right, so we're going to crack on all the way down here. We're going to head on back to the yard, which is... I didn't even get 15 minutes there. Never mind. I definitely didn't buy McDonald's for breakfast. So we're about 4.5 hours away from the yard. I've already driven for an hour, so I've got to stop for a 45 somewhere on the way down. I've got to ring the boss when I'm near Bristol, and then find out whether he wants me to actually deliver this or whether he wants me to take the trailer up to Leicester. Because I think it's a take the trailer up to Leicester. Oh, excuse me. Had 2 hours extra sleep this morning. I'm still yawning. So I've got to take the trailer up to Leicester, unload it, reload it, and then take it back down. So obviously I was going to be going to. I wonder if that guy just flashed me or not. I don't know. So the load to Leicester was what I was going to be doing on my way to Truckfest. So I was going to go up, do the Leicester drop, and then drop the trailer off somewhere, go to Truckfest, and then bring the trailer back down on the Monday. But because things didn't quite pan out, I'm not going. So yeah, never mind. Let's move back over. Right, so I'm going to crack on down. I'll shut up for now. I'll see you a bit later. Yeah.
Anyway, I was just explaining to the camera who you are, and I thought you've changed the channel name now, so that's useless. What do you need? Well, I forgot.
Trucking around with Jono.
Is that a play on words, is it, mate? I've just come off the split now on the 40. 40, yeah, 40.
It's definitely a play on words. Yeah, I'm on the. I'm carried on the M42 towards the M5. So see you later, mate. Over and out. It was so close, so close.
I know, yeah. Never going, never coming, you know.
Yeah, something like that. Take it easy, mate. Right, that was Trucker J in the UK, everyone. We were so close to meeting then on the road, but no cigars, no cigar. He literally come off the split literally a few seconds behind me. I think he could just about see me. So, but we got him on the CB anyway, so yeah. Right, let's continue on down the road. Alright, here we are. Back in Chiddock, back at the yard near enough. So I'm not delivering this stuff, and I'm not going directly to Leicester. What I've got to do first is I've got to sort around to another trailer with a load that's going to Axminster, where I've just come through. Go drop that off, and then I think I'm going with that trailer to a place in Bridport, collect some stuff there, and then that goes to Leicester. Our boss has said I could go home tonight, but that'll mean it'll be a very tight, because I've only got 9-hour drives left. It'll be a very tight drive to get to Leicester and back tomorrow from the yard. So yeah, I might, even if I can only get an hour up the road or an hour and a half up the road, I'd rather do that than risk running out of driving time tomorrow, because it'll only take one little accident to hold me up for 20 minutes or whatever, and that'll be enough to push me over those 9 hours driving. Nah.
so we'll do that. I think that'll be the safe bet. Alright, let's put in the yard here and go get this other trailer on. You can wait there a second, can't? Alright, so we're back out on the A35, just coming into Axminster. Hopefully my microphone works, because my other camera's just going to pick up nothing but wind noise. It's going to be like the whole time. So yeah, but we got a drop to do here in Axminster, and it's a little bit of a tight one to get to. The site itself isn't difficult, it's just getting down one of the roads to get to the road where the site is on, so yeah, you'll see that in a bit. So I'll put the camera on the mirror for now, well, on the window technically, while we go do this one. And we've got to go get this off, and then it depends who's finished between me and one of the other guys, who's going to go do the collection for what I'm taking up to Leicester for tomorrow. So yeah. If he gets there before me, he'll get it loaded and I'll go back to the yard and just sit there till he gets back, or if I get back first, then I'll go and collect it. My boss said come back to the yard first, so I'll do that and then we'll see what happens. Because if he's going to be there loading it and they take a little while to load apparently, then I'll have to, well, it depends how many hours I got left, because I can only work until, what time did I start this morning? I can only work till 6:30, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to work, too long to load. But we'll see. I mean, at least if I can get at least half hour to an hour up the road, I'm laughing for tomorrow. It should give me more than enough time. Whereas if I have to stay in the yard and leave from the yard in the morning, it's like 4 hours, 10 minutes each way just to the edge of Leicester. That's without even going into Leicester or where it could be. I don't know exactly where it's going. So it could be a bit of a tight one tomorrow. But it is what it is. I'm sure I'll put a picture up if I get stuck in a lay-by somewhere waiting for my boss to come out and collect me on a Friday afternoon. Or running early on a Saturday or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if I get back and the other guy's there loading it, then I've got a few little errands I might run before I wait for him to get back. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is Axminster. I come down through here quite regularly to get out onto the M5. This is like the easiest route for me to get there. Wow, M5 North anyway. And they have roadworks here, which is really not helpful, because there's not much room for me to squeeze in here. I was going to be forever at them lights then. Nah, they didn't take that long. Yeah, normally the road I go out to get on the M5, I normally head out through that road there. So I normally turn off here, go up there. But I'm not going that way now. That's the way I came from earlier. So that cuts out through Chard and then out onto the 303 roundabout, and then you got the 358, I want to say it is. It's probably completely wrong. And that heads out onto the M5 near Taunton. So going that way saves quite a bit of time. Hello, Ford. Right, this scaffolding. Oh no, that was here the other day. Right, this is the corner we got to go around, so this is going to be tricky. Got to wait for there to be no one in the world here at all. Watch the scaffolding jump. So it's a bit tighter coming out. So when I'm coming out, I've got to have the whole road the whole time. So I got to literally come out of that turn and I've just turned to come down on this road, and I'm going to need no one around at all for me to get out, because I need both sides of both bits of road. Last time was quite early when I done it, so it weren't too bad. And this, I've got to unload one side and then move the truck and unload the other side, so we'll go do... Oh, hello car. You come over first. Didn't see it, eh? You snuck out on me. There we go. Oh, there's trucks and everything out here. Cars, all sorts. Right, I'm going to see if I can get this unloaded reasonably well, and then yeah, I need to be where he is. Never mind, I'll pull in here, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm at West Creek still, unloading. I was parked over there, so you reverse up to the red car and then unload one side of you. So then what you do is you move forward and reverse back to where I am, right up against the barrier, so you can load the other side. Literally, as I stopped, truck stalled, transmission error, and now nothing. Turn the key, nothing. And it's coming up with all the faults in the world. Don't know if you can see them because the steering wheel's kind of in the way. I can't move the steering wheel because the steering won't work. So yeah. So yeah, luckily I'm not too far away from the yard. That one that Rory's going to come out and have a look at it for me. Maybe get it started. I don't know. It might just need plugging in. It might have destroyed something. Either way, I might have to move all my stuff in here so it doesn't fall, because he might have to tip the cab. Yeah. Configuration error. That's the main one, I think. So yeah, we got a few faults come up for some reason. Tell you what, I know people say about DAFs, but this is the first time I've had anything like this happen. Anything's been very small. It's the first time I've had it, so bugger. When I get out of here, I'll tell you what's going on. So, yeah, my truck died. Didn't want to start. Boys came out, had a look at it, said they reckon it might be an ECU problem. So, what we done is we headed back. We managed to pick up another truck. Went back down there. Tried to start my truck. Got it ready to unhitch. My truck actually started. So he pulled my truck from under the trailer, turned around and buggered off straight back here to the yard in it. So then the other guy took the other truck, hitched up to the trailer, turned the trailer around, took the truck, brought the trailer back to the yard, and I drove the work van back, the not recovery van, the workshop van. So I drove that back. Couldn't move the mirror. Well, that mirror's loose. So yeah, my truck is fairly dead. I don't want to risk me going out on the road and it happening again and again and again, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So he says when it cools down you can potentially start them again, but when they get hot they potentially stop again. You see, you might be able to run for 2 hours, and you might be able to run for 2 minutes. You know, it's unpredictable. So they're going to take the ECU out and send it off, hopefully find out what's wrong with it. So they're going to have a look tomorrow, which is Friday. So I'm now in the company vehicle, the little Vauxhall Corsa, yes. I'm going to go to SMV, which is in Yeovil, and going to go pick up a rental truck, which is an MAN. So I'm going to be in an MAN for the rest of the week, which is today and tomorrow. So yeah, this is really throwing a spanner in the works. I was hoping to sort of have my trailer loaded and be sort of on my way up to the M5 again by now, but no, this is really going to screw me up because I've only got like 2 hours and 15 minutes left to go today on a 13-hour day because I've used all my 15s this week. So yeah, so I've got to get the oval, pick up the rental, and then I'm either going to have a trailer brought out to me, or I'm going to come and meet someone somewhere to do a trailer swap, because I've got to pick up a trailer, because we're just going to Leicester. So, but my boss said, have a look at the truck, see how you feel, because if it's going to be disgusting inside, then I'm not going to spend the night in it, and he doesn't expect me to. So I was like, fair enough. I said, I'll spend the night in it if it's fairly tidy, you know. But if it's got like dirty footprints all over it, and fifth wheel grease everywhere, and all this, that, and yeah, no way, no chance. So yeah, I'll get back, hitch it up, and then I'll run out tomorrow. So yep, off to Yeovil. I'll see you in a bit, I guess. Oh, had to happen to me. I was say it's a good thing I have cancelled Truck Fest, because I wouldn't have been going anyway, because I wouldn't have a truck. Right, here we are in Yeovil. Yeah, we're just nearly at the MAN dealership to go collect the rental. I think it's the same truck that I started driving when I was at Cains for like the first week before I started filming. So I think when I started filming I was in EXM. I think we've still got EXM. No, EXM died, I think. EXL, I think. I don't know, we got rid of one of them and we still got one of them. So I think I'll be in that one next week until my truck's repaired. Middle Lane. Yeah, but for today I'll be in, well, for the rest of today and tomorrow I'll be in an MAN. So the trailer's been left somewhere for me, so I've got to go collect it. Thing is, I'm starting to run out of working hours now. It's 5:05, I can only work until 6:30. It's rush hour now, so it's been quite a long journey getting here. I say quite long, it's been about half hour, 40 minutes. I've got to try and get back to where the trailer is in the truck and then get as far out as I can just to save me some minutes tomorrow. Where the trailer is not actually too far from my house, so I could always get Elaine to come out and pick me up, but then that means she'll have to get up early tomorrow to drop me off. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh my god, this could be a nightmare to get out of there. Oh, fucking hell, pal. Jesus, pay attention. Huh. Right, this is them. So I've got to drop the car in here somewhere and then pick up the truck. Right, let's leave that there. Let's go pick up the truck. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, here we are. We're in big old MAN. This thing feels massive compared to my DAF. Yeah. So we've now got to take this out to Mosterton, where the trailer's been dropped for now, and go collect that. The thing is, it's only, I don't know, I don't have a great deal of time. That's the only issue. Not a great deal of time at all. And then mine, I've got a truck, we can carry on. And I've got to change the local time on this as well, because that hasn't been changed. Steering wheel's massive in this thing. I forgot how big the MAN steering wheels are. Been a while since I've driven one. Come on, love, today it'd be nice. There you go, stay green? No, of course not. Of course not. Anyway, we're going to go pick this trailer up. I'll see you in a bit. Righto, we have our trailer. We are attached. Just got to level myself out now. That one. There we go. Controller for the air on these is very similar to the DAF, so it's quite easy really. Alright, so it looks like we've got a load of the old attenuators on again. I think I told you about this. It's all, actually no, I don't think I filmed that, did I, that day? And I had the extendable low loader, or did I can't remember. Oh, I'm not going to get a space, am I, to get out? Yeah, so we're all attached now, so we've got to try and get up the road as far as we can. I've got to fill up with fuel as well because I'm nearly empty, which is great. Right, after this one, let's go. We're going now. One thing I will say about these MANs, they do like to go. So yeah, they like to put the old power down well, which is nice. But it just feels so big and cumbersome with this massive steering wheel. That's the only thing. Don't need to be this big. Oh, speeding a little bit. Whoopsie. That's better. Yeah, so we're gonna mosey on up. I'm hoping to get the Sedgemoor services. I've got like, I don't think I'll get that far actually. I might just have to stop on the 303. Yeah. Oh dear. It's all gone to pot because my truck died. Never mind, never mind. I would have been well up the road by now otherwise. I would have been a good hour and a half up the road, I reckon. I would have easily made the Sedgemoor on the M5, but that ain't going to happen today. Which is really annoying because I don't have any food on me, so I haven't got nothing to cook with. Because there's no microwave or anything in it. So I'm just going to have to starve for the night, I guess. Damn, I didn't pick up any of my pot noodles or kettle or anything. I grabbed other bits. I thought, oh, that's right, I'll get the services, but no, because of all the traffic and that, not going to happen. Unless I whip around and go to Podmore, and then I'll go that way in the morning. That could be doable. I'm not too far from Podmore, so it wouldn't be too much off the beaten track, I would have thought. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll see how much time I've got left by the time I hit the 303. Alright, I'll see you at some point soon, I hope. Right, hopefully I've got enough battery power left. This is the end of the video now. So we're heading to Podmore service. I'm going the other way, rather than going up the M5 and across the M69 and M6 and whatever it was to Leicester, or up the M1. No, it would have been up the M1, wouldn't it? Instead of going that way, I'm going along the 303 the other direction. And I'm going to go all the way to the A34, shoot up there, up on the A43 and up that way. Because I've got no food, if I go the other way I won't be able to get to the Shell garage in time to be able to fill up or get anything. And then find somewhere to stop. So if I go this way I can go to Podmore, I can at least get something from the garage if the Burger King isn't open. The Greggs won't be open. I don't even know if any of that services will be open, but the petrol station should be, hopefully. So I can at least get a sandwich or something to eat. Anyway, I am now on 6:26. I can work until 6:39 because I put my card in at 5:39 this morning. Or not put my card in, I'll put it on whatever work that early in the morning. So I've got myself 9 minutes more than I thought I did. So I'm hoping to get in there. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to fuel up tonight, but because it's this time, I start at 5:30, I guess. That's going to be the earliest I could start. Hopefully the petrol station's opening, because otherwise I'm going to have to wait for the petrol station to open, which will probably be 6 o'clock, and then fill up then, and then carry on my day. Yeah, but you're not going to see that, because, yeah, that's the end of this video. So we're almost at Podmore. We're probably in about 5 minutes away now, so not too bad. We'll make it just in time. We'll carry on anyway for now. We will carry on. The thing is, it all depends on the calibration of this tacho, how many minutes ahead or behind this one is compared to the one on my truck, because they're all off by a minute or two sometimes. They're never 100% accurate. Yeah. There we go. Petrol station. Services. Like 1.5 miles ahead or 1 mile ahead. Whatever. Practically at the roundabout now anyway.
So yeah, it's been a much more eventful video and day as I thought it was going to be. Madness. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. That's entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. It doesn't cost you nothing. Also, when you hit the little subscribe button, you can hit the little notification bell and it'll give you notifications when my videos are released. But if you don't want to do that, then my videos are released at 6 PM on a Monday anyway. Yes, I know, truck, we are low on fuel. That's fine. We're pretty much at the petrol station now anyway. Yeah. Also, share my video with someone you think might like it and leave a comment. If you can resist, leave a comment without saying about my DAF being broken. Well, DAF's always breaking down, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know DAFs have their little gremlins, but to be fair, this is the only major thing I've had go wrong with my truck since I've been in it. I've had a few little issues, which has been nothing major. This is the only proper thing to go wrong with it. So, you know, I've not had a punch or anything in it. You're going to continue round in the wrong lane, are you? Well done, buddy. Good effort. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Oh my word. Oh, there's a new Jet DAF XG. I'm hoping there's space in it because otherwise I will be buggered. There is space, thank God for that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to have to try and fill up and then slip into a space. And there's a fridge truck in there with 2 spaces next to him, so that's going to be fun. What time is it? 18:29, so we got time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely, and I'm going to have a very much well-deserved rest now. Oh, what a day. What a day indeed. Goodbyes.